don't you look nice? Oh my goodness.
I woke up in a...
Welcome back, my frosty friends and fellow snow enthusiasts. I'm the hero you needed, and today we're diving headfirst into the wildest winter wonderland of speculation, imagination, and general frostbitten lunacy as we explore the hypothetical world of Frozen 3. That's right, we're letting our imaginations run icicles and dreaming up a sequel so crazy Elsa herself would raise an icy eyebrow. So grab your snow boots, warm up your vocal cords, and prepare to laugh, cry, and question my sanity as I take you on a frosty roller coaster ride of pure Frozen madness. But before we do, remember to hit that like button, subscribe faster than Olaf can melt in summer, and leave a comment below with your most outlandish Frozen 3 ideas, because in this video, there's no limits to my imagination. Let's get started. Frozen 3 is officially in the works, and I can already hear you shouting, "Ching ching," and Disney's cash register is ringing. I mean, seriously, another Frozen? It's like they're milking this franchise harder than Elsa creates ice sculptures. I mean, who could have guessed that a story that was never meant to get a sequel would not only get one, but potentially turn into a trilogy? That's like Olaf suddenly becoming a fire element. But folks, don't start building your snowmen of anger just yet. Believe it or not, there's a whole sleigh load of uncharted territory that Frozen 3 could explore. Some theories might even make you want to sing Let It Go at the top of your lungs, while others might have you screaming, "Is this the next right thing?" in frustration. So stay until the end of the video as I reveal the best story theories that could turn this third film into something worth melting for. But before we dive into the deep freeze of speculation, let's shake the snow off of those frosty memories, because it's been a while since Elsa and the gang hit the silver screen in Frozen 2. Let's get a quick recap to thaw out those brain cells. So you remember Elsa, our ice queen with more wardrobe changes than a Kardashian. Well, she starts hearing this mysterious voice calling her from the enchanted forest, like a really persistent telemarketer. But instead of blocking it, she decides to follow it because, hey, when you're a Disney princess, you've got to explore every mysterious sound in the woods, right? And her sister Anna, well, she's still the queen of optimism, even in the face of magical mayhem. She's like, "Elsa, whatever you're doing out there in the wilderness, you're not going alone. Arendelle can wait." Yeah, just screw the population, right? Now, Olaf, our lovable snowman, is going through an identity crisis because turns out he's aging. I mean, who knew snowman had midlife crises as well? He's running around like, "I'm not ready for adulthood. Somebody please get me a carrot smoothie and an emotional support cloud." Meanwhile, Kristoff is trying to propose to Anna, but every attempt ends up being more awkward than when you are eating at a restaurant and the waiter says, "Enjoy," and you say, "You too." Poor guy even gets a little help from a bunch of singing rocks because in Disney, apparently even geological formations are relationship experts. As for the big twist, we find out that Elsa and Anna's grandpa did some sketchy stuff back in the day, and the Enchanted Forest is all mad about it. It's like a family drama on a cosmic level. They need to right the wrongs of the past, uncover ancient secrets, and save the day. Elsa becomes the fifth spirit of the world, which makes me rethink Avatar: The Last Airbender altogether, because I never knew that you could be benders of Elsa. I mean, perverts. Is it hot in here? It's like a snowy soap opera with a side of musical numbers. Oh, and Anna becomes Queen of Arendelle. Honestly, she just deserves it. So there you have it, Frozen 2 in a frosty nutshell. Magical voices, talking snowmen going through a midlife crisis, singing rocks, and family secrets. It's like a Disney movie on steroids. Now, let's get to Frozen 3. Outside of Toy Story, it's very rare to see a Disney franchise get a second film, let alone a third. Still, the Frozen franchise is a worldwide phenomenon, and it makes total sense to capitalize on its popularity. Frozen 3 was announced in February 2023. While we don't know how long the film has been in production, we shouldn't hold our breath for a trailer. We likely won't see anything from the film for the next year or so. We currently don't have a release date for Frozen 3, but Disney has several dates on their calendar with unannounced projects. With 2 film slots in 2024 and an astounding 6 in 2025, it's a safe bet that Frozen 3 will be moved into one of those dates for its theatrical release. Both Frozen and its sequel were previously released in November 2013 and 2019 respectively. Given the 6-year gap between the release of both films and the November release dates, it's probably a safe bet to assume that Frozen 3 will make its way to theaters in November 2025. If there are no delays from the Hollywood strikes. But there will be some creative differences in the next installment. When it comes to the minds behind Frozen 3, we don't know just yet who will be helming the film. However, we know that co-directors Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck will not be returning for the third installment. But rest assured, Lee confirmed that Anna and Elsa are in good hands. In an interview with The Wrap, Lee said, "All our stories are driven by the artist in the studio. Where we're going with Frozen did not come from me. It came from an incredible person. That's a new piece I've told no one, and I've been blown away by it, and I'm just having a blast with that team." So that's all good news, right? Well, my fellow Frozen fanatics, let's talk about the cool cast of Frozen 3. While Disney hasn't dropped the official cast list on us yet, they're keeping it colder than Elsa's Ice Palace. There are some things we can bet our magic snowflakes on. First off, Kristen Bell is practically locked in to return as Anna. I mean, can you imagine anyone else bringing that level of quirkiness and charm to our beloved queen? It's like trying to replace Olaf with a puddle of slush. Not gonna happen. And of course, the Snow Queen herself, Idina Menzel, will be back to belt out more enchanting tunes as Elsa. I mean, you can't just let that voice go. Pun intended. After Frozen 2 left us all with Into the Unknown stuck in our heads for weeks. Now, Olaf's portrayer, Josh Gad, has already given us the green light, so expect some more snowman shenanigans, as his character is one of the most popular characters in Disney history. And how about Jonathan Groff? Well, he'll most likely return as Kristoff, the man who's more comfortable around reindeer than people. However, maybe this time, he'll sing a love ballad with Anna. We can only hope. But wait, there's more. Remember those North Uldra folks from Frozen 2? Jason Ritter and Rachel Matthews brought Ryder and Honey Marin to life, and they might just be back for more ice-capades. And for all of you history buffs, if Frozen 3 takes us on a journey into the past, we might get some more flashback action with Evan Rachel Wood and Alfred Molina returning as Queen Iduna and King Agnar. And now for the moment you all have been waiting for. What will happen in Frozen 3? What possible directions can this story go to make Frozen 3 just as successful as the first two movies? Well, to be honest, there's a lot, so there's bound to be one that you would enjoy. Although Frozen 2 gave us plenty of juicy information about Elsa and Anna's parents, it did leave out a lot of details regarding the relationship, and they left us with more questions than a math test on a Monday morning. Like, how did these two lovebirds manage to mix North Uldra and Arendelle together like a snow cone swirl when their kingdoms were at war? It's almost like they had the ultimate recipe for world peace, and we need to know the secret sauce. It was also mighty suspicious how well Kristoff seemed to get on with the North Uldran people, who were also reindeer obsessed. Did he have some secret North Uldra lineage? Maybe his real parents were closer to Sven's relatives than we ever knew. It's like Disney's got a whole hidden reindeer conspiracy going on. We may get a detailed explanation of his origins, which fans like myself have been asking for years. And speaking of Kristoff and Anna, they're all engaged and ready to tie the knot. But we didn't get an invite to the wedding. What's up with that? I mean, we've been shipping these two like FedEx for 2 movies now. We want cake, confetti, and some adorable mini Anna and Kristoffs running around. However, a wedding and new kids aren't enough to justify Frozen 3. A new crisis will have to emerge, and Elsa and Anna must come together to save the day. This series of films has always been about them, with romance on the side. For that reason, one of the best theories I have is that Arendelle could be introduced to a full-blown snowball fight with an opposing kingdom. I mean, move over, Game of Thrones, it's the Frozen Wars now. This has always been a great way to me to introduce a conflict that is relevant to the times the movies take place in, where kingdoms always fought each other over land, food and water sources, or in this case, the potential want of harnessing a certain ice princess's powers. This could also be a perfect way to have a redemption story for the worst Disney villain of all time. Hans. Let's be honest, what other Disney villain was wasted more than him? This next movie can make him the new king of the opposing kingdom, where the sisters have to come together to fight him again. This leads me to my next theory. Picture this. Anna discovers she has powers. I mean, Elsa can't have all the icy fun, right? And here's the twist. Anna's powers could be as fiery as a dragon's hiccup. But hold on to your ice cubes because it gets even wilder. What if, and hear me out, the Forest and Arendelle decide to have a good old-fashioned rematch like a feud that just won't quit? And this time, history's ready to repeat itself, but with a fiery twist. Elsa versus Anna, the ultimate showdown. It's like the epic rap battles of Arendelle. Now this is where the sisterly love dilemma kicks in, which is what these movies have always been focused on. It's not just about building snowmen and singing duets anymore, no. It's about choosing between your people and your family. It's like the ultimate Disney would you rather. Would you rather save the kingdom or have a warm hug from your sister? Tough choices, right? Imagine the marketing for this film as well. It would be pretty dope if you ask me. Which side are you on, fire or ice? I love it. Now for the final theory I have. Imagine Elsa finding love, and not just any love, but a forbidden love, like a frosty Romeo and Juliet. Potentially being someone who is the king of an opposing kingdom against Arendelle. Cue introduction of Jack Frost for all you fanfiction writers out there. Now, there could be a different direction Disney could take, and potentially a controversial one. There is a character already in the picture who could thaw Elsa's heart. Honey Marin. We're talking about fans seeing sparks flying like a malfunctioning snowblower when it came to these two in Frozen 2. But hold on to your mittens, because this isn't just about love, it's also about representation. Disney's been spreading inclusivity like pixie dust, and this could be their way of saying love is love, even in a winter wonderland. Disney's like the master chef of love stories, always adding their magical seasoning. However, not everyone's on board with the love train. Some fans, including myself, think Elsa should remain as independent as a snowflake in a blizzard. She's got her people to lead and powers to harness. Who's got time for romance? So whether you're Team Elsa's love saga or Team Independent Ice Queen, there's plenty of directions the creators could go with Frozen 3. Well, my frosty friends, we've journeyed through the icy depths of speculation, laughed our way through Frozen recaps, and even had a snowball fight with some wild theories. Whether you're ready to build an Olaf army, host your own Ice Queen karaoke night, or just want to see Sven and Kristoff form a boy band, one thing's for sure, Frozen 3 is on the horizon, and it's going to be colder, crazier, and even more enchanting than ever. So hit that subscribe button faster than Elsa can conjure up an ice palace, drop a comment with your wildest Frozen 3 predictions, and let's keep this frosty party going. Stay chill, stay magical, and remember, in the world of Frozen, the cold never bothered us anyway. Until next time, I'll see you at the movies.
The cold never bothered me anyway.